Hi everybody, welcome back. Now, back in July I covered the launch of the Bailey Unicorn Series 4, and there was two models which were missing from the lineup on that day, the Madrid and the Barcelona. These two models are going to be launched at the NEC, at the Motorhome and Caravan show in October. So today I thought I would show you around the two layouts and also answer some of the questions that were raised from the last video that I created back in July. So let's start off and have a look around the Madrid. So just like all the other Unicorn Series 4s, you can see here that it's got a brand new front panel, which I think is really quite nice. It's accentuated by the black panels at the top there, without the decals. And as many people pointed out, there is no front locker. And I'll come back to that in a minute, because that was a question that was raised. ATC is fitted as standard, as per all the other Unicorns. So as we look down the side of the van here, you can see that the gas bottles are held in the middle of the Caravan. And I'll come back to the gas compartment in a minute. We've got the vents for the fridge, and the Thetford loo is at the back there. Perfect, because you don't need to go through the awning at the back. Now, the gas bottles have been reconfigured for this year, and let's open this one up and have a closer look. You can see that the gas bottles now go north-south, so along the Caravan, as opposed to previous models where they went across. Just a better use of space, gives you more area inside the Caravan as well. So this is one point where a lot of people are asking questions about the gas bottles. It's big enough to contain two 6-kilogram propane bottles next to each other, and not a lot else. It literally is just a gas cabinet. So this is the one area of the Caravan that got a lot of comments on my previous video, and that was the look of the back panel. Now, it's pretty marmitey, I must admit, that a lot of people liked it, a lot of people disliked it, but it's quite functional. And let's have a look at the actual grab handle that goes across the back of the van here. So you can see the grab handle really does cover the entire width of the Caravan, and it's not just there for cosmetics. It really is very durable, very pullable. You can very easily pull the weight of the Caravan on this grab rail. Now, it must be said that this panel is probably going to be one of the easiest ones to keep clean, because there's no fancy moulding at the top there. Water's just going to drain straight off the back of the Caravan, which means that ultimately it's going to be easy to keep clean. Right, we're in out of the rain now. Now let's have a look around inside this Caravan. It's a pretty nice layout, I think you'll agree. We've got two singles here at the front, which can be made up into a double. And we've got a side dinette there, which makes a really comfortable single bed as well. Because Bailey have removed the front panel, this actually makes up a single bed big enough for a 6'1" person. Now, one of the biggest questions I had on the video back in July was relating to the USB charging lights. And some people thought they were a crazy idea, but let me show you some of the features which I didn't cover back in July. Now, a lot of people pointed out that if you plug your USB device into the lights, you're going to have a cable dangling down here, like this, which isn't particularly ideal. But actually, they've provided a pocket for you to stick your phone out of the way. And actually, if you have this made up as a single bed, it's pretty good. It means that your phone is going to be charging next to you if you so need to grab it in the middle of the night to find out if you've got any Facebook likes. Now, as I'm talking about smart devices, let's just talk about the stereo, which is held up in this cupboard here. You can actually connect your phone or your tablet to this device here via Bluetooth, and you can play your music which you may have stored on your device. Absolutely superb. It also does DAB as well, and that's fitted as standard across the range. Now, this layout, I think, for me personally, this is probably the better layout to go for, because for me and Angela, it would just be us two and Chloe. We could leave that one up there made up during the day as a chaise longue, like we do at the moment. But this layout for me really works well. It's a good use of space. I really like the kitchen. Let's have a little bit closer look at that now. So one of the questions I had was about the worktop here. This is a fantastic worktop, but how do you secure it in place? Well, actually, if you lift it up, there is a small little device here, which allows you to just hook up on the top here, and it stops it banging down. It means then you can then use your cooker as per normal, dual fuel hob, hot plate at the back there, 3 gas burners there as well. Now, a big criticism of my last video was that I didn't show any wardrobe space, and I'm very sorry for that. So let's answer that question now by opening a wardrobe in this particular Caravan here, and you can see that yes, indeed, there is quite a bit of wardrobe space. Obviously, the wardrobe shares the compartment here with the outer wet central heating reservoir, But you can see there, there's plenty of places to hang up your clothing up here. And at the bottom there, there's space here for shoes and bits and bobs as well. So really good use of space here. You can probably get quite a lot of clothing in here, to be absolutely honest with you. I certainly know that my wife would fill this up with no problems at all. Now next to the wardrobe is this funny little cupboard here, and that contains the table which is fitted down the front of the caravan. And now everybody wants to have a look what's behind the door, and this is our end washroom. Right, so this is inside the bathroom. As you can see, the shower is nice and big, and again it has the pop down towel rail at the top there. If we come around to the basin, huge basin, and it's not clear, which is actually really good because the clear ones are terrible for keeping clean. Just here, laundry basket, and then if we swing around here, we've got our Thetford loo. The cassette, as we saw previously, is outside, and then we've got ourselves a storage cupboard here. Toothpaste holder here, lots of shelves for knickknacks, etc. And usable place for towels to hang, and then finally even more storage for more shower gel and body washes, etc. And finally, as we look down here at the side dinette, you can see that this is a big enough space to comfortably seat 2 adults. And just behind the head there, you can see there's the TV outlet, satellite outlet as well, and a power supply so that you can put your TV up on this space as well. There we go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this tour around this Bailey Unicorn Madrid. I think it's a beautiful little caravan, really well designed, nicely proportioned, nice and bright. I wouldn't be ashamed to have one of these in my ownership at all. So that's it from me on this video. I'm going to go and review the Barcelona, also try and dry off a little bit because you can probably work out I got caught in the rain. I'll speak to you soon. Take care now. Bye bye.